What's up, members of the barrio? It's John coming to you from one of my favorite cities in all of Mexico, Guanajuato. And if you come here, I'm going to recommend you take the tour we're about to go on. It's called the Guanajuato Street Food Tour. Not only are we going to be sampling some of the best food in this town, but we're also going to be learning a lot about the history. I am so excited. And more than that, I'm really hungry. So let's go do this. So we are going to be starting this food tour. It's the morning, getting some sweet bread, and apparently the bakers are going to let us inside the kitchen. It's going to be cool.
Hola,
Buenos dias.
this is our Mexican baguette. This is what we use. It's called like this, bolillo. And it's what we use to make the tortas. So every time you see torta, 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 it's this bread filled with anything.
So this is called Chavo Bread. I think she said because it's kind of bald on top. And this was what Laura recommended I try here. It smells, oh, it smells so good. Nice and airy, you see? Just like the perfect way to start my day. First thing I've eaten all day. I couldn't think of a better start. Just a little sweet bread, pan dulce.
After they bake this bread, they'll be done for the day.
You know, one of my favorite things about Mexico is that whenever you go into any food establishment and they know you're filming, they are so proud of what they do, and I absolutely loved those bakers. They were showing us the whole process. It was really neat, really interesting. The goods were amazing too, the taste, the smell. We're off to a very good start on this tour. I don't even know where we're going next. Naranja, manzana y banana. Gracias. This is what I missed a lot about Mexico compared to the United States. It's like the taste of the fruit, so much different. Everything tastes so much fresher without preservatives and chemicals. Ooh.
You can also find him in the Coco movie, if you watch it.
Coco, yeah, we saw that.
He's there. I've watched it once, so I don't remember very well, but I think he's there just like few seconds. Okay, but he's in the big party.
We are entering the central part of Guanajuato before our next food stop, and I'm loving the history on this tour with Laura. That's what I was saying in the beginning, that sometimes I like a tour that's not just food. I also want to learn about Guanajuato. I did one other video here before, and my favorite thing, I think it's most people's favorite thing, is just how colorful this city is. This is by far one of the most beautiful cities in Mexico. So, you know, you get that vibe. Yes, it is a little bit cloudy today, kind of maybe a little bit depressing. We even had a raindrop. She said it hasn't rained here in months. That must be a good sign for us.
Gorditas, la güera, las güeras. And it's a very popular spot in Guanajuato. We're right in downtown now. So a lot of people, when they have a break at work, that work around here, or students, they come to have gorditas and quesadillas here.
This is not the first time we have eaten gorditas on this channel. This is an excellent breakfast food in Mexico. We got corn, we stuffed it with huevos, eggs, and potatoes. My two friends are saying theirs were excellent. Let's try this one. I've had this in San Luis Potosí before. It's got just a tiny bit of spicy sauce on top of the egg, but you know, the crunchiness of the gordita. Just a very nice little breakfast sandwich here.
Super rico. Champiñones y garbanzos.
And yours?
Super rico, huevos, champiñones y queso. Muy bien.
So if you want to have a look.
I'd love to have a look. It's like drinking cake?
It's like drinking a chocolate muffin.
A veces sí, a veces no.
It is like drinking cake. That's a good analogy. I like it.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias. Muy rico. All right, so we just tried that chocolate corn drink, and we also bought tamales from there. We're taking the tamales to a surprise view. We're gonna go really high up shortly and eat those tamales in a good spot in Guanajuato, trust me. As the sun is beginning to come out, this day is just getting better and better. I cannot get over how beautiful the streets are in Guanajuato. It feels like you're walking in a fairy tale. What's up? I'm recognized everywhere. I had no idea there was a funicular here in Guanajuato, just 30 pesos to get what I imagine will be a pretty impressive view. She wasn't kidding about the view. Do you think this is one of the most colorful cities in Mexico?
Yes, I think so.
¿Y el más lindo?
Yes, definitely. As the baker said, this is the most beautiful city in the world. So actually the way to eat the tamal is without. Like you just open the leaf, unwrap it, and you eat like.
Okay, like corn.
This is what we call lunch with a view. Remember those tamales? We've got mole and pollo, chicken.
It's very good. Tastes like
This may be one of the best tamales I've ever had in my entire life. And I'm not just saying it because I'm on this food tour. Oh, look at the chicken baked right into the middle of the tamale, covered with mole. Laura, we've seen so much of Guanajuato. You've lived here for a while now. I'm curious, as a resident, what is your favorite thing about living here?
One of them is that Guanajuato, it's always an adventure. Like you get to know very well the alleys where you live around, but then you go visit friends and you discover, every day you discover new things. Another thing I like is a place where you can walk almost everywhere. You see all the hills around. If you want, you can go hike them all. You also have to walk to go to many places. So you stay fit here. Even the elder people, they stay fit here.
New York City keeps you fit, Guanajuato keeps you fit too. Look at all these hills, guys. Seriously, look at this. You guys should have seen me taking my suitcase up to my friend's house here in Guanajuato. Oh my goodness, it was hard.
Challenging.
Very challenging. We're making a pit stop before the market. We're going to Callejón del Beso, and there's a whole legend about a couple that kissed, and the girl was killed by her dad. I actually did this in my last Guanajuato video about 2 years ago with Adriana, so I'm not gonna be kissing my own hand today. So we're just gonna flash back to that kiss. And yeah, we're getting married next week, so I think the legend about this alley could be true. That's what I call a kiss. I would say my favorite thing about Guanajuato is around every corner, it feels like you discover something more beautiful than you just saw. I need to spend more time here, seriously, guys, I really do. Just entered Mercado Hidalgo. We're passing all these vendors on our way to get some tacos. I think now is the perfect time for some tacos, honestly.
Carnitas is a very traditional dish in Mexico. Just people usually don't cook carnitas home because it takes too long. It's a long process. So if we want carnitas, we come here to get a taco or a torta.
Okay.
Gracias. Or some people, they buy half kilo, 1 kilo, 2 kilos, and they give you a bunch of tortillas, so then you can make your tacos home.
This carnitas taco, I would say, is fully loaded. Tons of pork in this. You ready, guys? Let's see how this tastes.
How is it?
Very tender. I love the flavor.
And I really like the green salsa as well. Just a tiny kick to it, but very good taco. Like, I'm kind of happy we saved this for the end. It's nothing quite like being at a market stall in Mexico. I don't know. For me, nothing beats this.
Yes, it feels home.
Feels like home. Goodness. This is just a ridiculously large-sized Nutella ice cream cone to cap off this video on a very, very sweet note. Kids, don't try this at home. You know, this Nutella flavor, it's so rich. I don't know if I could finish this though. If I ate this later, I wouldn't be able to sleep. There's so much sugar. This is really good though. Take this tour, putting the link down below in the description. What an amazing time. I am just so full and so happy with everything I tried. Guys, check out more of our Mexico content, also linked down below. Thank you so much for watching as always. Until next time.